Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcoring Guides, bringing my guide for the Darkness 2 on Dawn difficulty. Today we're doing level 2, which is called Payback. I want to go ahead and clear up some things real fast. Like I said, this is a very scuffed recording session. Episode 10 especially got screwed over, so I have to redo all that stuff. And yeah, so the commentary might be kind of scuffed. I don't know the name of the levels, and I'm not going to be doing every single actual level name. There's about, like, I don't know, like 15, 16 levels in this game, but I'm doing like 13 of them for video-wise. And that's because some of them, you know, take place in, like, the asylum and, like, take place in the mansion, and they're considered the levels, and I'm just not going to bother. There's no reason to do a guide of basically just a walking sim, so I'm not bothering with that stuff. But yeah, so now we finally have full avail of using our powers, and we don't have guns yet, but the trick here with what we need to do is basically just, you know, swipe at the enemies and then grab them or throw stuff at them. Or basically just, you know, follow tutorial rules. Now, this next section here that comes up after you get out of this house, you do not actually need to kill everybody. But if you want to go ahead and get some extra points, go ahead and go for that. Also, you'll be seeing that a lot. You'll be seeing a lot of these executions. For those that don't understand the game too much, whenever you grab an enemy, like whenever you see their heart from, you know, inside, you know, using the darkness. Also, make sure you try to use shields quite often, because cover in this game is going to be very important. This game ended up becoming a cover shooter for the most part. And yeah, you also get points for killing and stuff, and you can use it for upgrades for those that are not familiar with the game. And yeah, again, you don't have to kill everybody, but you could always just, you know, try to get some extra points. So right now we have the first upgrade, or first execution ability, which is the health execution. And you grab somebody, and I'm playing on PlayStation, so my command is X. And when you play on, it doesn't matter what kind of play on. Whatever it is, whatever your prompt is, you'll get, like, I think 1 bar of health back, but we'll eventually upgrade that stuff. Also, for those that are not looking forward to actually, like, if you don't care to watch the entire guide, if you just actually do need help, and you just want some pro tips for yourself, my pro tip is upgrade stuff that's efficient in terms of, like, get, like, the ammo upgrade, get health upgrade, like, whatever can give you health back. Get the execution for ammo, get the execution for shield, also get the swarm and the gun channeling ability. And when you get the gun channeling ability, make sure you upgrade the gun channeling ability to have the ability to shoot through walls. Trust me, you're gonna need that later. There's gonna be some enemies that come up about, like, I don't know, 6, 7 levels in or whatever, and they're gonna have shields. And when they have shields, like, yeah, you can shoot the shield, and then you can grab the shield from them. But having the ability to use gun channeling to shoot through them will help out a lot. So, now, this has nothing to do with the guide particularly, but just something I want to talk about. So, there's a couple things. I bought this game way back in the day. I was super excited for it, and I loved it ever since. I thought it was a great game. I haven't played it for, like, a long time. But coming back to it was nice. And I remember, like, originally when I tried playing this game on the hardest setting, back when I was younger, I failed at that first level because I didn't understand what I was supposed to do. And plus I didn't like cheesing games at the time, so I just said, oh, I'm not going to use the snap thing because that's dumb. Oh yeah, also the Dark Link can sometimes, like, help you grab people. But yeah, whenever you see their heart, just, you know, hit the L2 button or whatever your control is and grab them. I would be talking in PlayStation sense because that's what I'm playing on PS3, so yeah. But yeah, and for other things I want to talk about real quick before we get off here is the whole reason I even did this anyways, because, like, I had my friend come over and he wanted to play the Darkness 2. Well, I think I mentioned it, and he was like, you know, I'll play it. And I was like, okay, so he played a few levels. And it made me want to play it. And then we made a joke, like, huh, wouldn't it be funny if, you know, you did a hardcoring guide of, like, the Darkness 2 just out of nowhere? And I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of funny. And here we are. So I beat the entire thing. Yeah, I shit you not. I did in one session. Yesterday. Just yesterday, which was, like, I think the 3rd of September of 2022, I ended up beating Pac-Man World Repack. I bought that and I loved it, and then I finished one of my sketches that I was working on, one of my drawings, and yeah, you can shoot lights and get like 1 point from it. You can't have your darkness out in the light, for those that don't know. So yeah, I did that, and I was like, I'm gonna do something else, and then I was like, I'm gonna play the darkness, and I'm like, I'm gonna play it on hard mode, see what happens, and I was like, you know what, I might as well just record the whole thing. So yeah, so far right now, the only episode that doesn't work is episode 10, but I have a workaround to make it work, so that's something for me to deal with, so you guys don't have to worry. But I don't know how fast these things will get uploaded. It depends on how fast they render, because a lot of these episodes are actually really short, so it might not take that long. But yeah, I do want to warn you guys that I will be taking this game kind of slow at times. I'm not going to be running too often. And not to mention, I'm going to be using a lot of execution moves. So if that's boring to you, then I'm sorry. But this is a guide, so I'm trying to help people figure out. And there's not really much to talk about in terms of figuring things out. It's just more of like a visual guide probably at this point. But anyway, that's it in this episode. So I'll probably see you guys like, I think like Q&A or whatever that is called. So anyway, take care everybody. Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcoin Guides, bringing my guide for The Darkness 2 on Dawn difficulty. Today we're doing, let's just, you know what, screw the level names, fuck this shit, let's just call them by parts. So this is basically Payback Part 2. I didn't know this was a part of the same goddamn level, because the way the level is, the way the missions of this fucking game seem to work is like sometimes like you get like cut between like going to the mansion and like the asylum and stuff, and it really fucking sucks and I hate it. So we're not gonna have level names anymore. Who gives a shit? So yeah. Anyway, now we're fighting inside the tunnels, this subway station thing, and there's gonna be a lot of lights too, by the way. So now, granted, you can actually swipe at the lights if you wanted. You don't have to shoot them. Also, I just realized there's a black bar to the left side, and I have to change that for every fucking goddamn video, don't I? I don't even care, dude, anymore. This is just a goddamn. I like the game. It's just that I just feel like this is a really bad guide to do, because it's definitely not the best thing I've done. So just, you know, take it with a grain of salt that this is one of those guides that are more for fun rather than actually being like, you know, truly, absolutely 100% professional. So like if you like my content, then maybe you'll like this one better. A bit scuffed, but hey, it works. Anyway, so yeah, you're basically just doing the same thing. You're just going through the motions like you did before. Now, granted, to be fair, I probably just... it doesn't matter. I could make this, like, the same video, theoretically, and then just cut in. I don't know. I'll figure it out. If this is a part of the same one video, then I'm just going to go ahead and say right now I apologize, but I'm actually just in the point where I just don't give a rat's ass. So, you know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe instead of making them separate uploads, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, you're basically just doing the same thing like you did before. You're just shooting guys, running through here, and anaconda their ass, and all that other fun stuff. Now, I don't know when that's supposed to happen. Like, sometimes the game just slows down. I think that's, or it does like that slow-mo thing that slows down. It's got pretty good frame rate for the most part. It's just that, I don't know when that happens or how that's supposed to happen, but I think it's one of those things where, like, maybe if you get a headshot, or maybe if you kill, like, the last enemy and you get a headshot with them or something, then... No, because usually, like, I throw, like, a thing on them, they get sliced, and that happens, so... I don't know. But yeah, in terms of other stuff, do I have any fun stories to tell? Because, like, this is mostly just it. This is... We're not going to get to the point of the game when, like, things get truly hard until, like, way later. Because right now, we're mostly just messing with, like, Swifties guys or whatever. And to be fair, this is actually definitely one of the better levels of this game, which is kind of funny, too, because it's like, well, it's the first level, so, like, of course it'd be one of the better ones. But yeah, if you do miss your shot right here, those guys will get killed by the train. But you can still eat their heart for, like, 5 points, but still, though, it kind of sucks. Now, I want to talk about, real quick, there is something I kind of do want to talk about, is the health system. So you have 4 bars of health, and every bar can regenerate to that bar. Say if you had 3 health, say if you had 3 health bars, you can get all the way down to like the bottom bit of like the 3rd health bar. Then it will regenerate to that top of the 3rd health bar. Also, you cannot regenerate health in the light, I don't think. So if you're in the light, then just get the hell away from it, and it's gonna become even more annoying later when enemies start having that crap. But yeah, so the only way to get like an extra health point out of your 4 is to just eat a heart or execute to get it back. But anyway, you do take a lot of damage in this game, but whenever you get to like your last health bar, you do still have one of those weird like sliver of health bits that games for some reason like to do, where they essentially make it to where you don't truly die until the game, I guess, decides that you die. What I'm trying to say is, like, you basically get... Oh my god, my computer fucking sucks. What I'm trying to say is, like, you basically get an extra, like, bit of bonus health at some point. So, yeah, my fucking thing is tanking right now. Hopefully Hopefully Audacity doesn't get fucked up on that, because that would suck. I don't give a shit. That's not... God damn. I'm doing that thing again where I keep hitting my keyboard. Also, the end of this... Oh, I didn't even cut it. Shit. Well, I might cut it out myself, but... Yeah, the end of this part ends up being screwy, and, yeah, my game freezes. Practically, so... This game doesn't run the best on older consoles, that's for sure. I totally want it on PC, though. I know it's, like, on sale right now for, like, $6, but... I'll get it later. Which is weird, because like, usually it's, I guess, always on sale for like $30. I was like, what the fuck? Why is this thing $30 on Steam? Like, that shouldn't be the case. Yeah, I didn't even notice this guy right here. I didn't know I was getting shot at. Yeah, in terms of stories, I don't really have much, besides I have a lot of stuff I want to work on. And this is just one of those, like, off-the-cuff, out of random, I just did it because why not type situations. So, yeah. Also, I don't think you can go on that train, so don't even bother trying. Because I kept trying the entire time and I couldn't do it and you have to run the rock. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of the episode. So, yeah, see you guys in the next one.